At the death knell. Money for undisclosed at 12's in. Red light appearing on the gates. In goes Dia Della Razza. They're set. Holding them there, an attendant clears the gates. They spring racing. The Naconian got out of the gates brilliantly from the inside. Fire and Rain, Guns of Navarone jumped quickly, so did Dia Della Razza. In behind them, Excise Free, Rebel Knight, Mankind a little deep, settling down. Plutocracy undisclosed back in the field, and back there a clear last is the grey Candlelight Star. They'd settled at the 700, the Naconian taken on by Fire and Rain. Fire and Rain at the 600 goes up, trying to cross the Naconian. He can't quite do so. Up there on the outside, Dia Della Razza goes forward now to be second. A length and a half, Guns of Navarone. Off its heels there in the all-red colours around them, Mankind. Looking for a run behind them, Excise Free, and so's Plutocracy, strung up, but now getting a run near the inside as they'd balanced up. Fire and Rain and Dia Della Razza together. A length away, Guns of Navarone. Looking for a run, the Naconian. Down the outside, undisclosed in front of Mankind with 100 left to go. Guns of Navarone had hit the front from undisclosed. Guns of Navarone, Mankind getting through in the centre, but Guns of Navarone salutes. Guns of Navarone from Mankind. Close up, undisclosed or Rebel Knight, who got going late when it was all but over. Behind them there, still looking for a run. Back behind them is Plutocracy with Dia Della Razza and the Naconian, followed by Candlelight Star. Excise Free is back second last and pulling up very quickly, Fire and Rain.
Gee, maybe only the fans of Gregory Peck would have been on Guns of Navarone at 40 to 1. Number 12, Guns of Navarone will win. 9, Mankind. 3, Undisclosed. No luck for the favourite, Rebel Knight. It's 12, 9, 3 and 8. A rough result.
A very rough result. Little 70-day freshen, and it's the only one that really was inspected in the market out to 40s. The bolter of the field here, so a huge upset. Geez, speaking through the pocket, but Plutocracy had no luck whatsoever there.
Look, it was a really good effort. Neville Parnham Stable's been in form, and most people were tipping his other galloper in the Naconian, who in the end had to hand up to Fire and Rain, who poured the pressure on early when Dia Della Razza came across and couldn't find a spot. In the end, he got taken on lock, stock and barrel, got the run along the inside, not a lot to give, but I certainly agree. Plutocracy, there's a win in him, but Mankind as well. There was other horses held up in behind them. Excise Free was bolting, absolutely bolting, but all honours with the winner.
Yeah, Rebel Knight, Plutocracy, they never saw daylight at any stage. Rebel Knight at the very end, Plutocracy still trying to get out. Well, the Parnham Stable is on fire. Brett, you're with Brad.
Parnham Stable certainly on fire, as you mentioned. Most punters wanted to be with the stablemate. Brad, did you give this boy much chance today?
I knew it'd be a tough assignment, but he's pretty fresh within himself. He's had a bit of a break, so I knew he'd have a good sprint on him, and fortunately enough, the race panned out perfect for me, so yeah, he did his job. He sprinted up the straight and it was too good for him.
With the pace on up front, were you always growing in confidence sitting in just behind them?
Yeah, as the race progressed, yeah, definitely the confidence was growing, and like you said, Dad's stable's hit really good form lately, so I've always got a bit of confidence riding his horses.
Well, lucky you're on the right one in this one. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, Brittany.
Race time 63.5, 63.5 the time for the 1100. The numbers are up 12, 9, 3 and 8 after the third here at Ascot. Down to Wes Cameron now, who's about to chat to Neville Parnham.
Thank you, Greg. Neville, congratulations on the victory. Stable's in great form. The boys are riding sensationally. And here we go. We get Guns of Navarone up at 40 to 1.
Yeah, look, we're pretty happy with him. He's my wife and mine, and he's been a really nice, consistent horse. We thought they might go a little bit too quick for him today, but he jumped like a bullet, and Steve was able to I'll get it in a minute. Brad was able to put him in a really good spot and give him a really good ride. And Steve was in front and just settling his horse nicely, and then he got attacked and then he got knocked down, and you know that was a bit disappointing. But yeah, the winner was good.
He had a good draw today. What were your expectations? Because he went into this race without a trial.
Oh, look, he's just had a nice freshen up. He hasn't been out of work. He's just waiting for the right race for him. No pressure from any owners. Wife's pretty good like that. So, yeah, he's just been pottering around and he worked good on Tuesday, but Niconian worked a little bit better than him. But, you know, I sort of thought he'd run well, but, you know, I thought Niconian would beat him.
So pleasing to see Brad in such fine form after his injury sideline for such a long period of time. He's getting the winners up and he's doing it in fine style.
We all know how good a rider he is. He's a quality rider and he really gets plenty out of a horse late in a race. And, you know, he went out there pretty neutral with his thoughts today and just sums it up pretty quickly and put the horse in a winning position.
Do you give Scintillating any hope in the next?
He's not impossible. He's coming back in distance, but he was pretty unlucky the other day. He never got a real good crack at him, but you know, he got clear late. But he's a sort of momentum type horse. So yeah, if he gets the right sort of run from barrier one and gets a bit of room, he could run well. Yeah.
Congratulations on the win.
Good on you.
NDP, Neville Parnham and the Guns of Navarone, the war chant 6-year-old successful in race 4.